Oh my God. Hans should sue Ludwig too. Ludwig said a bunch of defamatory statements on my podcast. I'm saying it. All right. Let's watch this not exactly unbiased news outlet, news source for the latest on the chess.com. Yeah, I did watch the newest Judean video last night.
Welcome back to Mogul Mail, and today we are talking about chess drama again. I'm willing to bet 99% of the people watching this haven't played a game of chess in the past year, but chess drama is so juicy that it's still fun to watch anyway. And it gotta...
He's so biased, dude. I can sense it already. He's going to be like, Hans Niemann is crazy. He's wrong. He should have never done that. He's just biased. He's biased. It's because I'm Team Hans, and he's on the side of Magnus, okay? He's a Magnus simp, and I'm Team Hans. I'll just say it.
Big update. We might be going to court, all right? Move aside Johnny Depp, Amber Heard. It's now Magnus Carlsen versus Hans Niemann. But let me catch you.
Are you and Lud genuine friends? Fuck no, bro. I would never be friends with a right-winger like that. What are you, crazy? Are we genuine friends, he says. Absolutely not.
Up to speed if you don't know anything, and let me tell you about the new things that have happened. First, they have a wiki page about this drama. It's longer than my wiki page, which kind of hurts me deep, but, you know, I get it. So here's basically what happened. Magnus Carlsen is the best player in the world right now. He was defeated by a 19-year-old who goes by the name of Hans Niemann. After losing, Magnus tweeted out some things that kind of imply that Hans cheated. Hans said, no, I didn't cheat. I just dusted your ass. Chess.com came out and said, well, Hans has cheated a lot online. And then Hans is like, well, yeah, I was never over the board, which is what matters. That's what determines ranking. He just cheated online. That's different. I'm allowed to cheat there. I don't cheat over the board. And then it kind of died down a bit. Hans competed in the U.S. Chess Championship, and the winner there was Fabiano Caruana. Congrats to Fabiano for winning, I think, again. And it should have maybe died down because Hans is still able to compete in all the important over-the-board chess events. But his reputation was a bit tarnished. A lot of people think he is a cheater. So he decided to sue everybody. My lawsuit speaks for itself. Obviously a reference to his own interview where he said, my chess speaks for itself after defeating Magnus Carlsen. And he's suing. Now, the first thing and the most important fact about this is that he's suing in the state of Missouri. Why? I don't know. Nobody in the case is from Missouri, so I don't get it. But Missouri does allow cameras and recording devices in its courtrooms. So this perhaps means if it somehow gets to court that we could see a live stream of this, which is exciting. This is exciting news. But here's the thing. I don't know if it'll get that far. Why? Well, the court case, it's a little nuts. He is suing basically three people. He's suing chess.com, all right, the website that posted a 72-page dissertation on how Hans cheated over the online and kind of backed Magnus' statement for $100 million. He's suing Magnus Carlsen.
Get your money up, not your funny up, dude. It's called mogul moves, bitch. If you weren't so freaking biased, center-right Andy, you would recognize this as a W move from the W fucking chess player, dude.
Carlsen for saying defamatory statements for $100 million. He's suing Hikaru Nakamura, which he talked about the chess cheating scandals online for $100 million. And then he's suing for another $100 million for a total of $400 million.
Let's go.
If you aren't keeping up, is more than the entire worth of chess.com and more than the entire worth of the entire chess scene. He's suing for a lot. I don't know where they're going to come up with the money because they can't. They can't, frankly. But
I don't know why he's suing Hikaru. Like, I actually don't know what he's doing.
But basically, the entire thing that Hans is coming from the perspective of is that his character was defamed, his reputation was ruined, and it was a coordinated effort from Magnus, from chess.com, and from Hikaru. Why are all these three in cahoots? Well,
I can see that this was hard to do a one-take Jake on. He's flubbing a little bit. You're flubbing, little bro.
Hikaru works with chess.com. So, you know, they're connected. Okay, I can believe that. And then, maybe more believably, chess.com purchased an app from Magnus Carlsen called Play Magnus. It's worth $83 million. The buyout deal. So they're very much incentivized to make sure they're all set. So I can see the lines being connected there. But here's the problem. This entire court case is based off of defamatory statements. All right? Libel. That is really hard to prove in court when it's a public figure who's being defamed. The United States laws are very lax on that. So it has a statement here, and it basically says that Magnus' statement had a coordinated campaign of defamation and misinformation that has already had the desired effect of destroying Neiman's reputation, career, and livelihood. So that's what they're trying to seek damages for. The problem is when you defame a public figure, for the public figure to correctly sue you for defamation, they need to prove actual malice. Now, I only know this because I went to journalism school, a degree that I barely use these days, but I still went, and we did an entire semester on this because it related to New York Times, obviously the news site, newspaper. And what that means is that if they're a public figure, the person who said the false statement has to have said it with the knowledge it was false or reckless disregard for whether it was false or not. So not only do they have to prove that what Magnus said was false, so prove that Magnus saying Hans cheated was wrong, but they also have to prove that Magnus said it with the knowledge that it was wrong, so he just did it to ruin Hans's career, which it seems will be about as hard to prove that Hans cheated. So I don't think this court case is going to go anywhere, and don't just take my word for it. You can also take the word of Akiva Cohen, who is a litigator of the commercial sorts, who said, again, this entire case boils down to
classic. First of all, can't trust this guy. He's got a hashtag Jets on his fucking bio. Okay? Number one. Number two, classic. He went lawyer shopping. Okay? Found one lawyer that agrees with his perspective and placed it right here. Okay? I'll just keep it real with you guys. This is he's moguling. He's moguling. This is what is known as a mogul move. Okay? He's trying to beef up his side of the argument by finding a guy that agrees with him. Okay? Classic Mogul Mail. The L is in it, dude.
Carlsen believe that Neiman cheated. I haven't seen anything alleged that he didn't. Lots of psychoanalysis, but no facts to support he knew it was false yet. That's the actual malice. And then he follows up that the Nakamura defendant was really weird, which I agree with. It was really weird because Hikaru did go on stream and he kind of insinuated that, like, oh, okay, I see what Magnus is saying. He's saying that Hans cheated.
You're taking the wrong side here. The stakes are so low for me. I don't care. I'm just enjoying the chaos that I can, like, kind of contribute to. You know what I mean? Even if it's for a little bit.
Like, before Magnus ever said that, you know, and he seemed to kind of side with Magnus in some ways, but he's also just like a commentator online. I feel like it'd be the equivalent of suing me because I've worked with chess.com and I might have insinuated that Hans cheated. So, look, I don't got $100 million to lose here. I'm running a Smash event this weekend. That's already losing enough money. So, hey, Hans, we good, right? We good. We're chill, right? Anyway, Kiva said,
oh my God, Hans should sue Ludwig too. Ludwig said a bunch of defamatory statements, both on my podcast, which I bravely defended against, by the way. Hans should give me some of the money that he inevitably wins. You should sue Lud for being cringe.
Putting Hikaru in the center of the stage.
Hasan, no. What? I'm just kidding. He's going to sue you too? He would not. He's a Hasanabi head.
Seems like a strategic mistake. And this is presumably why Magnus originally tweeted this out. I've withdrawn from the tournament. This is the day after he lost to Hans. He tweeted this. Oh, it's blocked. What the heck? Well, it's the video of the guy who says, if I speak, I'm in big trouble. I'm going to look it up because I like the video too much.
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble.
Big mogul L right there.
Turns out he is. turns out if he did speak after that, and he did get in big trouble. So spot on analysis from Magnus, and that's the update. So we'll see if this goes to court. 100% I'll follow it. But the general consensus right now is this probably won't get to court. And if it somehow did get to court, Hans surely won't be winning in iota of what he is asking for. But we'll see. We'll see. Probably this was an attempt for Hans to just try to clear his name and reputation, which has been somewhat tarnished. And there seem to be two factions forming: the people who are siding with Magnus and chess.com and the people who are siding with Hans. And most of them don't even fucking watch chess. So play a chess game out there. Get involved with the sport. I'm going to end before 8 minutes, so there's no mid-rolls. Have a good one. See you later. Subscribe. Goodbye.
I've unironically believed the lawyer going against Alex Jones will Hasanabi hit because he jokingly said it. No, I wasn't joking. No, he is actually. He is. He went on the Young Turks too. That wasn't a joke. Also, no, I will not be playing chess. No, Ludwig.